What's up, everybody? So this is gonna be my first video game review on this channel. So, you know, hopefully I'll be doing more of these. It just depends on how well this does. So I'm gonna be reviewing the Final Fantasy VII Remake. So, what did I think about it? Oh my God! So this game, has been a game that has been a huge part of my childhood. The original was a huge part of my childhood. So, obviously when they, announced the remake, I was extremely excited. So, and obviously a lot of people were extremely excited about it because it's been something people have been wanting for years and years, and we finally got it. So, but yeah, it's been a long journey before, since the time they announced it to, their release. So, it's been like 5 years. So, yeah. So, but it's finally in everybody's hands, thankfully. So, at least I hope so. But on to the review. What did I think about it? Well, it definitely lived up to the hype. Definitely, like, I've been playing it pretty much almost non-stop since I got the game. Which that tells you right there is that it's a freaking phenomenal game. So, by the way, no spoilers. So, because I don't want to ruin it for anybody that hasn't got a chance to play through this masterpiece yet. I mean, sure, there's a few flaws. Don't get me wrong. It's not like perfect. Oh my God, 10 out of 10 perfect. But it's damn close. Put it that way. But see what my main thing that I like about it is like it doesn't stray too far away from the original, but they also add new stuff into it, to make it more fleshed out, like the character development, and just like the new characters. There's this new character, was it Roche? The only thing I don't like about it is, and I hope, he's in more of it, is like he's only in it for like a small little portion of the game, but which, no spoilers, again, I'm not, gonna go into what part he's in and all that, but hopefully, they'll bring him back for the second part of the remake, which, I'm sure all of you know by now it's going to be a multi-part, thing. So I just hope it doesn't take as long to release, part 2. So, because honestly, like, I really want to play it. Like, I wish it was already out, kind of, but I know it takes time and, stuff. So what I did, I read something online. They said that, it shouldn't take as long, as this part, came out, like took to come out or whatever. So, but anyways, yeah, back to the review. Like I said, there's a few small little things I don't like. It's not like a huge like thing that makes me not want to play it anymore. It basically, the one thing I don't like about it is and this is small gripe with like a lot of the reviews that I've seen of this is some of the textures aren't that great, and then also which again is a small gripe, and then also the other thing that I don't like about it is that I had to actually end up turning the music like not all the way down but a little bit down, is some of the cutscenes, like the music like drowns out like what the characters are trying to say, like, and you gotta like, you're just like, what did he say? It's a good thing for subtitles, put it that way. But yeah, hopefully they'll fix that in like an update or something, But other than that, like I said, it's got like a few twists and turns, like like stuff I didn't see coming, especially at the end. Again, no spoilers. I was just floored, like, But yeah, it's like I said. Do be warned though, like if you play through this, the credits are about 20 to 25 minutes long, which, I mean, it's a huge game, so I mean that's not any like major surprise, but another thing I like about it is like how there's like little side quests you can do, so it's not like you're just sitting there just, you know, like just playing like the main story. There's actually more to it, you know. Plus that's the other good part, is there's a lot more like replayability, like, you know, like after you finish the game you can go back and choose whatever like chapter you want, and you know, stuff like that. And then also like there's like music CDs to like collect, and then, or records I guess, because you play them in a jukebox, but you know, which I hope they keep that in the second part, because you know, don't get me wrong, like, you know, sure, it was kind of a pain to get some of them, but well, to find a couple of them, you know, not too much, but you know, I'm a huge fan of like, you know, games that have like collectibles and stuff in it, so that made me happy. So, and then the other thing I liked about it is like I said, there's like a coliseum you can play, you know, like fight in to build up your character's like stats and stuff, and you know, there's like a skill tree, and like it's like I said, it is a really amazing game. Not perfect, but it's a really amazing game. So, so like I said, I just hope part 2 doesn't take as long to come out as the first part did. So, and my question is, you know, how are they gonna like, you know, is it gonna be like a linear thing, you know, or is it gonna be like where you can actually go on the huge like world map, which I'm hoping for, because I mean, come on. And of course, you know, my other thing is, I wonder if they're gonna release like any type of like DLC for it, like, you know, to tide us over until like the next part comes out. So like they could do like, you know, one idea I had was they could come out with like a like sort of like a Crisis Core like remake type of DLC where you could play as Zack, but you know, or they could come out with like a, you know, DLC, you know, where it shows like what was going on like before, you know, the first like bombing mission, before Cloud joined, and like stuff like that, like, you know, where you can actually play as like Barrett and Tifa, and maybe some of the members of Avalanche, you know, just to see what was going on. Like that would be awesome. Like maybe like do it something similar to like how the DLC was in Final Fantasy 15, where it had like different like episodes, like episode, what was it, Ignis, episode Pronto, where you could actually see what each character was like doing leading up to like the main game. Like that would be freaking amazing. So you know, I would probably have a day one and stream it. So, you know, if they do that, definitely make sure to look forward to that. Yeah, final thoughts. Well, so like I said, it's definitely worth the $60 that I paid for it. So, you know, if you haven't picked it up already, you know, make sure, you know, like you do that, because like I said, it definitely is worth the 5-year wait. So, alrighty guys, you know, that's going to be, like I said, my first review. And if you like this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.